Let's get right to that firestorm over Attorney General Jeff Sessions. He is now recusing himself from any investigation related to the Trump campaign after reports he met with the Russian ambassador before the election. Our senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas is starting us off in Washington with more on that. Good morning, Pierre.
Good morning, Amy. Sessions' close ties with Trump and the controversy surrounding those meetings with the Russian ambassador proved too much. He will no longer oversee the FBI's investigation of Russia's attack on last year's election.
Under mounting pressure from Capitol Hill, Attorney General Jeff Sessions stepping aside, saying he will have nothing to do with any investigations involving the 2016 campaign, including Russia's effort to influence the election.
I have now decided to recuse myself from any existing or future investigations of any matter relating in any way to the campaigns for President of the United States.
The decision to recuse himself coming amid reports that Sessions had met twice with the Russian ambassador during the summer before the election. One of those encounters took place at an event during the Republican National Convention, where Sessions used political funds from his re-election account to pay for his expenses, explaining he only met the ambassador in his capacity as a senator. The controversy stemming from this statement during Sessions' confirmation hearing.
I did not have communications with the Russians.
Last night on Fox, the Attorney General said his testimony had been taken completely out of context.
I think it was hyped beyond reason, and I think it was unfair.
But also saying Thursday he wished he had been more precise.
In retrospect, if I should have slowed down and said, but I did meet one Russian official a couple of times. That would be the ambassador.
He removed himself despite the fact the White House said he didn't have to.
There's nothing to recuse himself. He was 100% straight with the committee.
Mr. President, should Sessions recuse himself from investigations into your campaign in Russia?
I don't think so at all.
Overnight, President Trump releasing a statement saying that while Sessions could have been more clear in his testimony, the Democrats were engaging in a, quote, witch hunt. But this morning, some are saying that just recusing himself is not enough. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi tweeting, AG Sessions' sorry attempt to explain away his perjury is totally inadequate. He must resign immediately. But Sessions and his staff maintained that his meetings with the Russian ambassador were entirely appropriate, that his answer during confirmation hearings was solely aimed at any suggestion that he was communicating with the Russians about the campaign.
Sessions said he recused himself after consulting with career attorneys at the Justice Department who recommended that he step aside, Amy.
And Pierre, the USA Today is reporting that two other Trump advisors spoke with the Russian envoy at the Republican convention this summer.
Carter Page, one of those associates, has acknowledged meeting with the Russian ambassador, another example of contact. This explains why some investigators are so curious about so many encounters, especially given Russian is an adversary. Amy?
All right, Pierre, thank you.